Hi, my name's Brian Harrison, and welcome to my new talk show, Just Common Sense. We're going to be talking about a variety of things. We'll be talking about what's going on at the border, what's going on in DC. We're going to be talking about COVID. We're going to be talking about what's going on around the world. So, we'll be talking about many, many things. To give you an idea, this is more of an introduction video explaining who I am and my family and where I came from. At that point next week, we're going to be going live. I'm going to have a variety of people on the show. I'm going to actually have people that are environmentalists. I'm going to have people from the right, from the left. We're going to be talking about many, many things over the next couple months. So, hope you guys love the videos. I hope you share them. I hope you love the live talk when we go to that next week. So we'll see how that goes. And I do want a lot of people asking questions, giving me advice, giving me ideas. That's what this is about. And this is going to be mostly about what we are, Americans. This is what they have lost touch of in DC, and even most states have lost touch of that. It's about America, and it's about the right and wrong things to do with this country. Now, speaking of that, I grew up in a fairly good city in Tampa, Florida. I was born and raised there for a couple years. Went to a little town called Zephyr Hills, Florida, where I raised horses, cows, wrestled with an alligator or two. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't wrestle with any alligators, but I did see them plenty of times when I was a kid running through the rivers and stuff. We did eat a few. No, they were good. Just saying. They taste like chicken, like everything else tastes. But that being said, give you an idea, I see things such as what's going on out there, people stomping and burning the American flag. We're going to talk about that a little bit to start out, and then we'll go into more things over the next couple months. Now, that being said, to give you an idea, you have the freedom to do that if you want to do that. However, you've got the military, the police, everybody out there who has defended this flag, defended this country, and have done a lot of things out there trying to help people. Now, that being said, to give you an idea, my father, who passed away in 2019, it was a very sad day for my wife and I, and then my brother as well. But going into that, my father actually was a Marine. He fought in the Korean War in 1952. That was a war. It was a war. It was very brutal. They were up in something called the Chosin Reservoir. Now, that being said, they were up there. They were not sent up with tents. They did not have the right gear. They were in 40 below zero weather, and that is extremely cold. My father wanted to get this story out there because he saw these people burning flags and things like that, just stomping on flags and stuff. Now, to give you an idea, my father had a lot of friends up there and lost most of them. Okay. The other thing with that is he actually got frostbite himself. He was coming back. I'll give you an idea. He was coming back from North Korea, and you've got to picture this. So, after all that hell being shot at for a month straight, bullets flying around, your friends getting killed, friends dying of frostbite, he actually was being carried back on a stretcher himself. Now, he didn't lose a leg or anything. He was fortunate. But losing his friends was a lot more than anything. He explained that to me. He was very, very upset over that. But as he was being brought back, picture this. You know how snow is, how quiet it is. After going through that hell of all that loud noise, being carried back on a stretcher, seeing the American flag in South Korea with a spotlight on it, he felt like he was at home and finally safe. Now, you people that are doing this and burning the American flag and stepping all over it, these are the people that actually have sacrificed their lives, their arms, their legs, and have done a lot to give you this freedom. Think about the next time you step on an American flag or burn it, what you are doing. You're actually telling these soldiers that they are trash. That's all you're doing. You're not doing the right thing. So, but that is your right. If you want to do that, be stupid. I'll say it. To give you an idea, though, my father at that point came back. He lived in Baltimore, Maryland. He was a police officer for many years. I do respect the police. I see what's going on with the police right now. As far as trying to defund the police, that is stupid. We see what's going on up there in Michigan and everything else, or Chicago and all. So it's really bad up there. Let's just talk about it. I mean, you've got crime that's going crazy right now. Look at what's going on in the United States the last 10 years even. It's gotten ridiculous. So going back to my father, I do want to say that I'm very proud of him and everything he's done in his life. And the reason why I'm doing this is because of him. He inspired me, just the way he spoke about everything about the police, what's going on in the world, everything else. And I got a chance, just like we all did, to see what's been going on in DC. I'll be honest. I think a lot of these politicians in DC, all they care about is money. They don't give a damn about you at all. They could care less. So we'll talk about that more in detail, but I want to give you an idea. We'll be talking next week live. We'll see how it goes. I do have a website out there. I'm going to get that out there for you, and I'm going to be on YouTube as well. I'm also going to be on podcast. I'm going to be putting that out there as well. My goal, seriously, here is to run for the U.S. Senate. I would love to do that and see what happens. Chances of me getting there? I don't know. Who knows? I mean, we've seen people get there who have no experience at all. So I just see what's going on up there. It's a mess. It is a mess. And I think it is crazy, and we all do. There should be term limits up there. Absolutely term limits. We're going to talk about the border next week. We're going to talk about the illegals here in this country. Yes, I know some of my friends and some people say, kick them out, kick them out. No, these people have been in this country for many, many years. Okay? I don't believe that we should kick the illegals out. However, there are things that we will be talking about next week that I would love to go into that DC can fix like that. But they don't. That's the problem. As far as the border down there, yes, I do believe we should close that border right now because we cannot let any more COVID in this country. Okay? So that's another thing, too, that we'll be talking about as well. I feel sorry for what's going on down there at the border. It's a terrible, terrible thing. It's a terrible thing what's going on with the children at that border. But it's not being reported on all the news channels. We all know that. We're not stupid. But again, we see these kids in cages. They could blame it on Trump. They could blame it on Biden, whatever they want to do. But these things are going on down there. And the border is a crisis right now. So that is another problem. But again, we need to work on the illegals in this country first and get this stuff straight. That's the first thing we need to do. And it can be fixed again like that. So I'll give you my ideas next week on that. And then I want to get some input. But if you have any comments or anything, please put them in the messaging center on Facebook, or you'll see me out there on YouTube as well. I hope to get out there in the next couple weeks. I will be talking in front of a couple people, probably a couple hundred people in the next couple weeks here. I've got to go downtown and speak with some people and things like that, so we'll see how it goes. I have no scripts here, just so you know. I am talking live. I am just being myself. That's all I can do. So I don't edit my videos. There's nothing to edit. So we'll see how things go. And again, thank you, and God bless you. Take care.